Saan?
Ay, hindi niya. I-edit niya na. Kunwari, commercial ka ng shampoo. Kaya
Magandang araw. Ganun. Good morning.
Good morning po.
Good morning.
Good morning. We are Group 1. I'm ready to present.
Yan.
Oh, ito na rin.
Magandang araw po. Kami po ang Group 1 at ang ire-report po namin ngayong araw ay Introduction to System Administration at Introduction to Operating System.
Introduction to System Administration. Ano po ba ang System Administration? System Administration refers to the management of one or more hardware and software system. Siya po yung nag-a-administrate ng ating mga system at tinatawag natin na System Administrator or System Admin. System Administrator is the one who monitors system health, monitors and allocate system resources like disk space, performs backups, provides user access, manage user accounts, monitor system security, and performs many other functions. The job is to ensure that computer system and all related services are working well. The duties in system administration are wide and ranging, and often for vary depending on the type of computer system being maintained. Although most of them share some common tasks that may be executed in different ways.
Ang mga common tasks na ginagawa ng system admin ay hardware and software installation, creating and managing user accounts, maintaining servers and databases, troubleshooting, at iba pa. Para maging system admin, ano-ano daw po ba ang dapat natapos natin sa pag-aaral? Typically, a bachelor's degree in computer science is required for a system administrator role. In web technology, network administration o anumang related dito. However, may mga iilang employers na nagre-require ng iba pang mga trainings depende sa kung ano-anong gagawin mismo sa kumpanya. Therefore, certificates and proof of training may be required from certain vendors. Certifications for system administration. Microsoft Certified Solution Expert. Oracle Linux System Administrator. Red Hat Certified Engineer. CompTIA Server. Pwede po nating tignan ang pagiging isang system admin bilang isang problem solver of the company. System administration is not easy, as this can be highly stressful, especially if you work in industry such as finance, which is very dependent on its IT operations. They require excellent problem solving and multitasking skills. Should be a constant learner and able to remain calm when dealing with a crisis.
Hindi po uusad ang system administrator kung wala po siyang system na i-operate. Dadako naman po tayo ngayon sa operating systems. Ano po ba ang operating system? An operating system or OS is software that communicates with the hardware and allows other programs to run. It is comprised of system software or the fundamental files your computer needs to boot up and function. Every desktop, computer, tablet, and smartphone includes an operating system that provides basic functionality for the device. Sa madaling salita, ang software na nag-ooperate ng ating system. Sa panahon ngayon, meron tayong iba't ibang mga OS. Windows, OS, X, Mac OS, Linux, at iba pa. Each OS is different. Most provide a GUI or graphical user interface. that includes a desktop and the ability to manage files and folders. May iba't ibang type naman po tayo ng OS. At ang mga ito po ay single tasking and multitasking. A single tasking system, based sa pangalan nito, ay kaya lamang mag-run ng isang program. At ang multitasking naman ay nag-aalaw sa atin na mag-multitask o mag-run ng isa o higit pa mga programs at a time. Single and multi-user. Ang single user OS ay OS na nag-iisang account lamang ay pwede mong magamit. Gayunpaman ay kaya pa rin itong mag-run ng higit sa isang program. Distributed OS. Distributed OS ay nagmamanage ng higit sa isang computer o network sa computers at pinagsasama-sama ang mga ito na parang isang system lamang ang gamit. Pinaghahati-hati ito ang mga computation o task at dinidistribute sa mga units ito. Templated OS. Ang templated OS naman po ay more on virtualization. Templating refers to creating a single virtual machine image as a guest operating system, then saving it as a tool for multiple running virtual machines. Madalas po nating makikita ang mga ito sa cloud computing kagaya ng Google Suite at malalaking organizations na kailangan ng mas centralized na system. Embedded OS. Ang embedded operating system naman po ay design na gamitin sa mga maliliit na device. Example, PDAs. Halimbawa ng mga ito ay Windows CE at Minix 3. Real-time OS. A real-time OS is an operating system that guarantees to process events or data by a specific moment in time. It uses specialized scheduling algorithms so that deterministic nature of behavior is achieved, such an event-driven system switches between tasks based on their priorities or external events.
The kernel and the shell. An operating system has two parts, the kernel and the shell. The kernel is the heart and soul of the operating system. The kernel contains the major components of the operating system. The kernel is the one responsible of controlling the computer hardware and performing many of the services being operated by the operating system. The hardware components of a computer system cannot be accessed directly by user and application program. To be able to access hardware device like the printer, users and application programs have to use the service provided by the kernel by making the appropriate request. The requests are called system calls. The kernel is the part of the operating system that is always in main memory, always ready to act in case its service are needed. To make use of the service provided by the kernel, user would have to enter commands via the shell. The shell would then accept the command given, check its validity and correctness, and send into the kernel for execution.
Operating System Services. Key services provided by the operating system to users and application programs. Program execution. It is responsible for locating a program in secondary storage, loading it into the computer's main memory, and then executing it. It also controls the execution of programs to prevent any unauthorized and improper access to input-output devices or memory locations. If there are several programs running simultaneously, the OS takes care of scheduling the use of the CPU among these programs. So si operating system daw po yung responsible sa pagrarun po ng mga programs po natin. For example po, yung mga nasa desktop po natin, kapag po dinouble click po natin sila, magrarun po sila ng command. diretso po sila kay operating system, tapos po, siya na po yung bahala mag-run nun. Siya na rin po yung bahalang mag-allocate po ng memory, ng resources po ng CPU para po doon sa mismong program na yun. Siya rin po yung nagko-control po ng execution ng mga input and output devices. Mga kinoconnect po natin sa PC natin, kagaya po ng mouse, keyboard, monitor, etc. File System Management. It is responsible for providing controlled access to files stored in secondary storage. It will perform all operations on files, file creation and deletion, editing, archiving, renaming, changing file attributes, etc. for users and programs. In a system with multiple users, the operating system provides protection against unauthorized file access. Si operating system din daw po ang responsible for file system management. Siya po yung nagmamanage ng mga documents po natin, ng mga PowerPoints, pati na rin po yung mga iba pa po nating multimedia na files. In a computer system with multiple users, the operating system will prevent any unauthorized access to the system by implementing a login mechanism. The operating system may give limited access or deny access completely to invalid users. Siya rin po yung nagmamanage ng mga accounts natin. Kung mari po, si Hector po, hindi po niya pwedeng ma-access yung files po ni Daniela kasi secured po. Siya po yung bahala na mag-secure po nung files po by each account, of each account. Error handling. It must be able to detect the presence of any errors within the computer system and take the appropriate actions to resolve them. Errors may be hardware-oriented, a memory chip failing, a keyboard malfunctioning, a printer running out of paper, etc. Or it may be software-oriented, an instruction causing an arithmetic overflow, or a divide by zero error, a program accessing a memory location assigned to another program, a program entering into an infinite loop, etc. So yung operating system din daw po yung bahala na mag-resolve po ng mga errors. Kung napapansin niyo po, kapag may problema po dun sa mga programs or hardwares na ginagamit po natin, ang operating system po yung bahala po na mag-prevent po or mag-contain dun sa error. Communication. A computer may be running several programs simultaneously, and these programs may need to communicate with one another by sharing data. Processes that communicate with one another are often called cooperating processes. For example, a computer may be running Chrome to download a PDF file while at the same running Acrobat Reader to display the file. It is the operating system's job to facilitate the communication among these processes. For example po, mag-upload po tayo ng file sa Google Drive. Kumbaga po, mula po sa File Explorer po natin, mag-communicate po siya kay Google Chrome and then magsasend na po sila ng paano ba i-explain? Makikipag-communicate po yung operating system sa iba't iba pa pong platforms. Okay, sige. 3, 2, 1.
Thank you for listening.
1, 2, 3.
3, 2, 1.
Go. Thank you for listening.
Natatawa na eh.
1, 2, 3. Thank you for listening.